I'm eating cake. Why am I eating cake? Because today is the 2-year anniversary of the Well-Rounded Dude. Dudes and Foxy Dudettes, welcome back to the Well-Rounded Dude. My name is Chris. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we cover a whole bunch of topics trying to elevate you to that well-rounded status. This is normally in the part in the video where I tell you that today is no different, but that's not true. Today is our 2-year anniversary. I cannot believe that I've been making videos for 2 years, but I have some news for you guys that you're not going to want to miss, and I can't wait to share it with you. But first, let's dive into a little bit of a retrospective. So 2 years ago, I pressed record and shared with you guys that I was starting a YouTube channel. And to be honest, I was scared shitless. I mean, I'm still a little bit scared every time I press record and get an idea together and put a video out there. But, you know, I was just so worried, you know, am I making a fool of myself? The people that I love and respect, are they going to laugh at me? I don't care if the people I don't respect laugh at me, because I don't respect them. But the people that I do respect, I was concerned about it. You know, I didn't want to look different or bad in their eyes. But they really stepped up and they liked what I was doing. And I'm extremely proud and happy. And if that's the first message of today, is if there's something that scares you guys, you got to step outside your comfort zone and do it. Just give it a shot. If you succeed, you succeed. If you fail, on to the next. But you got to at least try. So what have we accomplished in year 2? Well, our subscriber count is up. You know, this time last year I was telling you guys that we had just crossed 200. I'm pleased to announce we're closing in on 500, and I'm ecstatic. Made a bunch of new friends. A lot of people are digging the content, which I'm glad about. We're closing in on 90,000 views as of this recording. By the time you guys see this, it probably will have crossed 90,000. But just blown away that there's people that watch my stuff, and we've helped some people too. I want to say I'm glad that I get messages or comments on the videos, people asking advice or whatever, and I'm glad that I'm able to help them, or they get content or value from my content, I should say. And that makes me extremely happy, because that's, like I said, that's been the goal, is just to help people. We've continued to work with some awesome brands: Tiege Hanley, Pete and Pedro, Essentials, the Forte Series hairline, Trendem. If you guys seen the last 2 videos I shot with the watch and the shades, are awesome men's accessory company. Enemy Shades also became an affiliate this year. I got to work with my buddy Rob and film at his comic book store. He has an amazing shop, guys. If you're into comics and in the New York area, got to go pick up some comics. Just a whole bunch of brands that continue to work with us, and like I said, some new ones too. And I am so stoked and honored that they would let me work with them. So I actually got to work with my friends this past year. I got to work with Elliot and Yaya, aka Young Pro Style, you know, and I got to work with Jace over at Esteemed Image and Robert at Gent Style. We got to collaborate and make a couple of awesome fragrance videos. If you guys haven't seen those, please be sure to check those out. They're amazing. Some great tips and hints are dropped in that, and some great recommendations. You know, it's so cool to. These guys, we all live like across the globe, you know. Most of us are in the United States. Elliot's the only one that's in Australia. But, you know, we got to collaborate and make a couple of like really good videos. You know, I'm so stoked that I was able to do that, you know. And it's just awesome being able to work with my friends. We joined TikTok this year, guys. Don't worry, I'm not dancing, I promise. To be honest, it's been a little bit of a challenge. Shooting short form content is a lot different than shooting regular form content like YouTube videos, but we're gonna figure it out. You know, we're getting there, so it's a good time as any. If you guys have not followed us on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, this is the time to go click over there and join us there. A lot of cool stuff coming. Also, check out our website, thewellroundeddude.com. I just updated it a little bit. There's some new features, some special offers that could save you guys a little bit of money. I would recommend going and checking it out. Very cool stuff. But that leads us to our big announcement of what's coming next. So what's the big announcement? We're expanding. The Well-Rounded Dude is now stepping into the world of podcasts. Aptly titled, The Well-Rounded Dude Podcast. I know, shocker, right? I thought long and hard over the name. But it's already live. The first episode is up, and it's available where most of the podcasts are available, on all the popular platforms. Spotify. Watch out, Joe Rogan. Seriously, though. We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. We are on Audible, and a whole bunch of others. Oh, iHeartRadio. We're on that, too. So I'm sure there'll be more to come, and it's in a lot more places than what I just mentioned. So just be sure to look up the Well-Rounded Dude Podcast. You will see the first episode and the first trailer that's up there, and that's what we're going to do. I'm thinking we're going to give it a go. We're going to see how it goes. I tell you guys all the time to step out of your comfort zone, and this is definitely out of my comfort zone. This is going to be a little bit different. It's a little different than talking to a camera. It's me talking to a microphone. But, there's going to be some special guests, going to hear some great stories. That first episode is me telling you what was my motivation for starting the Well-Rounded Dude. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming. I've got some guests lined up. I have some goals that haven't been quite worked out yet, so I don't want to share them with you just yet, but stay tuned. And we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to do it as a season of podcasts. So the number I have in my head right now is about 13, and we'll see how it goes from there. It may be a little less, maybe a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes and see if it can be on a permanent basis. We're just testing our toe in the waters right now, but I think a podcast is a good way to go because there's a lot of topics that I can just kind of touch on here that I can't just really dive into and give you guys the nitty gritty and A to B, because that's about me. Like, if I'm going to tell you a subject, I'm going to tell you from A to Z. That's just in my nature. But with online video, with YouTube, I usually have to keep it short. I can usually go from A to C if I'm lucky, or A to D, and just kind of leave out the rest. And that sometimes that bugs me. I really want to get into the deep nitty gritty with you guys, and a podcast is the perfect way to do that. So if you guys like the topics that we cover here, we're going to be diving a little bit more into those, and I hope you guys appreciate it. We're not going to be doing so much of the fashion stuff because that is a visual medium, and that's kind of hard to convey over audio over a podcast. But, I'm sure it'll come up. I've got a couple of cool guests that have already been lined up. But we're going to talk about, some pop culture a little bit more, because you guys know I'm a huge movie buff, and I don't get to share that as much as I would like to with you. So this is just another outlet for me to speak my mind. So before I say goodbye today, there's some people I have to thank. They've really been there for me through this whole process, from the conception of this channel all the way through the execution, and have always helped me and have been there for me from the get-go. So I have to say a big thank you to Foxy Dudettes Sarah. Anytime I call, she's always there, ready and willing to help, and I appreciate it. Always giving me a pep talk if I'm a little upset or sad. She's always been right there. A huge thank you to my friend Lauren. You guys have not been able to see Lauren yet. Hopefully someday she will appear. Foxy Dudette Lauren is awesome. You guys will love her. I know you will. But she's always been there when I have questions about production values and all that fun stuff that you guys don't want to hear about. She's always there, ready and willing to give me her opinion and help me talk through some stuff. And it's amazing, and I can't thank her enough. My boys Yaya and Elliot. I just got off a video chat with Elliot. Some cool stuff happened today that you guys will see. I can't share just quite yet, but and he was just like, yeah, man, congratulations. Him and Yaya are always there. Just, I always feel good. I hope you have those people in your life that when something good happens, or you just want to talk, or even if there's no news per se, but you just want to talk to, and you feel instantly better, like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. That's Yaya and Elliot. They're there for me. They have always been there for me, gave me their opinions, gave me advice, always helped me out, always encouraged me, and it means a lot, and I can't thank you guys enough. Another person I gotta give a huge thank you to is my mom. She's always there whenever things get a little tough, and believe me, some days I'm sure you guys can relate. Sometimes you have days where you just get exhausted and you think, like, why bother? Am I doing anything? Am I really making a difference? And she always puts into perspective of how far I've come from the beginning to today, to now. And it's really encouraging, and it really helps. Everybody here, as I have mentioned on this list, has really helped me. A couple more people I have to thank. I have to thank two of the inspirations for this channel. I have a few, but there's two that really gave me the idea or the encouragement to go ahead and do this. Liana Ramirez, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but her story, her backstory, encouraged me to do this channel in a different way than the next person I'm going to mention. But and not only that, I've gotten to talk to her a few times since starting this channel, and I reviewed her book a while ago, and just the kindness that she's shown me. I mean, she's a busy person, and she's taken time out of her day before to message me or tell me that how much she really appreciated the video and what it meant to her. And that blows my mind. That's amazing to me. So another person I have to thank that I'm not sure if they're watching, but I gotta send a thank you to Aaron Marino, Alpha M, the OG. I met him a couple of years ago at the Menfluential Conference, and I'm sure you guys have people that you look up to, that you respect and admire, and you're just like, man, I hope if I ever get the chance to meet this person, they're not an asshole. I am very pleased to announce that Aaron Marino is everything he appears to be on YouTube, on his videos, and then some. A class act, a gentleman. He was very kind. He saw that I wanted to talk to him. He came up, he talked to me like we'd known each other for years, got to know us a little bit. We took some pictures, and even though he was extremely busy at his conference, you gotta think, 400 plus guys, and everybody wants to talk to him. There was one point I asked him a question, and he stopped what he was doing, came over, talked to me. It was a style question, and he just answered me like we had known each other for years. And not only that, it was a couple of months ago, back in November, I asked a question on the T. Shanley vlog. If you guys don't know, there is a T. Shanley vlog where you can ask business questions, and I had a question, and I'm not going to show you the whole clip, but he responded with this.
The next business question comes from our friend, actual friend, Christopher Van Dusen. Chris, I know you from the Men Influential Conference. We have actually met, and you have an incredible YouTube channel. So I went and checked out your channel again, and you're putting out a lot of content, which is amazing. The content is great. You just need to keep putting it out there. You're amazing. You're a rock star. Your content is incredible, but just
touches me every time, honestly. So Aaron, if you're watching, thank you. You really inspire me. I have no words. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank you guys, the Well-Rounded Dude audience. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I appreciate watching my content, the likes, the comments, the engagement, all of it. I truly thank you. I can't wait to accomplish more of my goals. You know, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there together. And I think this is as good a place as any to wrap up today's video, this celebration. So I just want to say once again, thank you everybody. Everybody I mentioned, everybody who I may have forgotten to mention, I didn't mean to, but it's, you know, when you have the light on you and you're filming and you're nervous anyway, it's your thought just goes. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the social media things, ring the bell. You know, check out the wellroundeddude.com. Dude 15 gets you 15% off your total purchase. And don't forget, our podcast is live on all of, or most, again, of the major platforms. And thank you guys. I will see you soon with another video. Take care. Peace.